All right, guys, what's up? Today we are going to do a quick review of our new Edelkrone Pocket Skater 2. Pocket Skater 2. There's another camera over here for your benefit. So, we love all things Edelkrone. We've got a bunch of Edelkrone sliders. We've got the Slider Plus V2 medium and the Slider Pro medium. We travel with the Slider Plus V2 all the time. We love it. We use those things to death. They are awesome. They're compact. They're portable. They're very well built. So when we saw the Pocket Skater 2 come out for like sub $300, we said this would be a great addition to our kit when we travel. Give us that little bit of motion. We've been doing more and more product stuff or getting some really intimate B-roll shots of tight products, things on counters, things on desks. So what better way to do that than to get the camera right there into that space and roll around it. So, as usual, the packaging from Edelkrone is beautiful. It almost looks like an iPhone-esque box. So beautiful foil printed on the white package. Popped it open. Great foam. The piece is very secure. Came in about 3 days. The only thing in the box, aside from the Pocket Skater 2, is an Allen key, which enables you to tighten not only the wheels, but every articulating level of steps, if you will, that let you adjust the camera. So we shoot mainly on DSLRs, Nikon and Canon. We're kind of brand agnostic. The problem is that we've got extended battery grips on most of our camera bodies. We've got serious lenses on them, so the DSLRs with battery grips and heavy-duty lenses are a little bit too heavy for this thing. But what it works really well on is our Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, which we really enjoy. It's kind of like a crash cam for us. It's great for B-roll. It's great being in DC to travel places where you really can't be filming. You just walk around with this and you look like the tourist that everyone overlooks. I'm going to shut the volume of my computer. So, here we have the Blackmagic Pocket Cinema camera, and it only adds about 5 pounds to that. Probably doubles the camera body in size when you add it on here. Now, the only thing about this is that whenever the camera is mounted to this, that's it. It doesn't have a quick plate or any way for you to very quickly put the camera on a tripod, put the camera on this. So we'll probably leave the Blackmagic mounted to this for most purposes. You can put it down. It's stable. So everything we get from Edelkrone is super solid. The build quality is amazing. It's like cast aluminum. I guess it wouldn't be cast aluminum. Jared, what kind of aluminum would it be? Forged? Anyway, it's metal. It's really well built. It's got, the only thing that isn't metal on it are the rubber grips for your camera so your camera doesn't slide around, and the rubber rings around the wheels so it can absorb a little bit of bumps, but that would definitely resonate in your shot. So I'm going to very quickly take the camera off this so you can see what it looks like without it. We've got Jared's handy-dandy multi-tool here. You see that? See that? Don't travel with this. Jared's given a lot of these to TSA. Alright, so I think this little guy is rated at holding 5.5 pounds. So if you've got a smaller SLR, you don't have a battery grip on it, you've got a prime lens at a fairly short focal distance, you'd be cool using your HD SLR. But we're using our Blackmagic camera. So here it is, Pocket Skater 2. It's got 3 wheels that fold out. There are the 3 wheels folded out. Everything is metal, as I said, with the exception of these little rubber rings around the wheels and the rubber pieces up here. So you can do a couple of cool things. You can roll back and forth with your camera on here and get your straight shot. The only problem is that we found that it does not really roll straight every time. The wheels aren't exactly precise. If you can see that, they bow out a little bit, and you can adjust them at any angle, but it doesn't really roll straight very well. Where I find this thing is pretty solid is you can tilt these wheels and create any angle. So you can circle items, you can go around keyboards, mice, things like that on the desk. Those shots look great. One thing I will say that I'm not super excited about is we're very used to using sliders, dollies, jibs. Obviously, every time you get something that puts motion on your camera, you need to practice with it. With these wheels and these little rubberized washers around the wheels, the movement, the rolling part is fairly smooth. It doesn't hit any bumps. The shot looks smooth on the horizon. The problem is because there's no resistance with this guy, that it takes a lot of practice to normalize the pace that it's going. Be awesome if they had like a little motorized attachment for this, but then all of a sudden you're adding a lot more than you need to. So it does roll smooth. I'd love a little bit of resistance, maybe a little bit of friction. Again, my only gripe is that it doesn't really roll straight. You know, if you push it on its own accord, when it comes back, it's going to slightly change angles. Now you can adjust all 3 of these wheels, so you could eventually change that, but that's something to think about. One thing that's really cool is that little Allen key that it comes with, you can tighten everything. You can tighten the amount of swivel, you can tighten the resistance on each of these joints. You can also tighten or loosen each wheel on here. So it's a piece that will last a long time. And again, like all things Edelkrone, the build quality is really solid. Let's see what this shot would look like. We'll get a shot of Jared filming me here. Wave, Jared. Hello. The infamous J Money, and as I'm blocking the mic for your benefit. So you can just make people nauseous. You can whip this around in a circle really quickly. That'd be a fun shot. But it's a cool little device for under $300. Absolutely throw it in your kit. If you've got ways that you're using it, if you'd like to see us try something different with us, let us know in the comments. And that is it. Check us out online at Istrico.com. Nora, what's our Facebook thing? Facebook, Istrico Production. Check us out on Facebook at Istrico Productions, on Twitter at Istrico, and on Instagram at Istrico. See, there's a theme here, so maybe we'll put those on the screen. Thanks for checking it out. Thanks for checking us out. If you have any questions about this, let us know, and we will see you next time.